a lot to talk about, a lot of good things. We're located at 5109 Liberty Highway, Pendleton, South Carolina, and today is August 30th, 2023. The weather outside, 77 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. The high today will reach 78 degrees. Our shout outs go to Jane, Josh, Heather, Carter, Blaine, Hampton, Hudson, Grant, Charlie, Harper, and Always Loving Martin. Here at Breazeale Grocery Bluegrass, we have music lessons all week. We have our teacher, Mr. Gary Bell. He's here today. He has lessons mostly all day on Wednesday. So if you're interested in banjo guitar lesson, call me 864-376-1482. If you're interested in any other instrument, we have fiddle classes, mandolin classes, bass, guitar, banjo, anything with a string on it, we teach it. We have the best instructors in the upstate, in my opinion, by far. So if you'd like to sign up for a class here, a lesson, just call me. Call Don at 864-376-1482. Okay, today's sponsor is sponsored by Fred Bisel with Page Capos. So he's representing Page Capos today on our show. He's going to talk more about that later on. We have, again, we're located at 5109 Liberty Highway, Pendleton, South Carolina. The number to reach us here, you can call during the broadcast, is 864-376-1482 and ask for Don. That's me. We're going to have a nice show for you today. I got some musicians here. We're going to play some music today. So hang on. It's going to be a good show. You can follow us on our social media pages, YouTube, Facebook. When you do Facebook, it's under Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass, and Instagram under BG Bluegrass. BG Bluegrass. We now sell pork rinds. $7 a bag. We got plain, hot, and spicy, salt and vinegar, smoky bacon, barbecue, and then we got an assortment of things. So we got hats. We have shirts. We sell coffee here, or we can ship your coffee. We have 5 flavors of coffee. So if you're interested in some good coffee, I'm talking about good coffee, you can call us or send us an email. Or through Facebook, any of the social medias. I'll make sure we get a bag to you. Remember, our coffee is the best in the upstate. So make sure you get our coffee.
Might be better than just in the upstate. Might be best all over.
Yeah, all over. Yeah, that's right, Fred. Anyway, today it's my pleasure, and he's been a good friend of mine since they moved here from the coast, I think. They haven't been here very long. They're having a home built here in Seneca. And another great friend, another great musician, just an all-around nice guy, man. You got to meet him someday. You come to Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, good morning, Fred. It's great to have you on our show today. Tell us about yourself and these great new capos.
Well, thanks, Don. Yeah, it's been great. We moved. Actually, my wife, Luann, and myself, and our son Trace. He moved. He graduated from Clemson. We moved up to the upstate about 4 months ago, and so trying to get engaged with the local community here. And you're doing a great job with supporting the bluegrass. So
thank you, bro.
My history. So I started, I'll say years ago, and I went out to a. Back in the 90s, it was late 80s, 90s, I can't remember exactly, but went out to a school out in West Texas, South Plains College, and studied with Alan Monday for a couple years out there. And so now here, years later, trying to, I'll say, pay it forward and have the opportunity to support the Bluegrass program here, and the one that Ryan heads up over at Clemson, the Tigertown. Is it called Tigertown Grass? Is that it?
Tigertown
Roots.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what we're, so I've been playing a lot, and then with the Page Capos, Brian and Elise are fantastic folks. So I'm from Michigan originally, and met them up in Michigan when Brian was first starting off. Him and his dad were making these capos, and I'll say kind of one of my favorite memories was with Brian. He'd go to these bluegrass festivals, and I was there when he handed Tony Rice the
Oh, wow.
first capo, and I was a tag along. I mean, I was
Yeah.
sitting there, it's like, I'm with him, and so all right, you get to come backstage here.
Wow.
And so there was a small group, and
Yeah.
we're sitting there, watching Tony play this thing, and Brian's telling him all about it. So years later, still had. Well, I think I gave mine away to another young musician, my original one that I had. But I've had a bunch of them, and they last for. I mean, they'll last as long as you can keep them. They tend to have people or will borrow, and then like, hey, what happened to my cape on it?
Yeah.
It never gets returned. But,
Yeah.
so we're looking at is setting up and doing a workshop here, banjo workshop, with all the proceeds going to supply capos, banjo guitar capos for the Tiger Roots bluegrass students, and they're making a special.
That's you. Let me get the volume.
Kind of a
down
time
there.
loop here.
Okay. I'm sorry, folks out there. My bad. Watching the interview. Okay. Go ahead. You lost track.
Keep
Sorry.
track where I was.
Sorry, Fred.
Oh yeah, so they're making I wouldn't say it's a limited edition, but it's a special edition of a capo, and so they're going to make it Clemson orange and purple, some kind of combination there that they're going to. That's one of their new ones that they've had.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if you can see this very well, but that's
there's
one
one
of
here.
the capos here.
But then, I mean, it's kind of a nice little thing that we can get all the students here that are in the Tiger Roots.
Yeah.
And it'll last for years and years. And I was asking Ryan about some of the majors that they were majoring in. So, I mean, it's probably one of the smartest bluegrass groups. They got pre-med, masters working on English, nurses in the program. So good group, and that's kind of what we're just looking at, helping support the next generation of bluegrass students.
Yeah.
Or
Great.
pickers.
Yeah. Okay. Getting back to your personal life, tell us about your new home being built. A little bit about that.
Oh, well, we're in the process of having that built, and hopefully we're renting right now, and then hopefully will be done around December time frame.
Oh, good. You'll be in by Christmas, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Knock on some wood here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's great. Tell us a little bit about the backup banjo workshop coming up by you.
Yeah, so this is kind of based on when I was out with Alan Monday studying it. He just always emphasized play clean and in time.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you're playing as long as you're playing it clean. And so what I kind of put together, I guess you can see it here, a booklet that you'll get, and it's going to have, I'll say it's survival rolls, but it's going to say here's some basic rolls, and then with some licks. So it just says here's a starting point, and we're going to it's from 10 to 2, about 4 hours. So we're not going to get through the whole book, but it's showing. So that's kind of a roll that we'll use as a baseline, I'll say the home base, and then once you get that roll going, this is all based around the Blue Ridge Cabin Home, 4 beats in G, 4 beats in C, 4 beats in D. So it'll fit most, I'll say 90%, 99% of these bluegrass songs.
Yeah.
And then it says, once you get the right hand going, you can put your left hand down into different chords, so it'll sound. Whoops. But so that's kind of where we're starting, and then we're going to say there's some we'll call them licks, little 2-beat licks and or 4-beat. So once you change chords, you can kind of say, well, I kind of like this lick here, and I'm going to put this in this roll. So we'd have something like instead of playing just the roll, here's just with the roll. And then we're going to add some licks. So you kind of go through the, there's like 100 plus little 2 and 4 beat licks. You can say, I kind of like that one. I'm gonna work on that one, and I'm gonna stick that in this place, so you'll know when you're putting it in, and you got a way to get in and out of it. And that's kind of what we'll talk about. We'll look at hand position. How to, how to, when to play, down towards the bridge.
Yeah.
And then when to kind of move up towards the neck some, and you kind of get that fuller note there.
Yeah.
And so the plans, we've been up here about 4 months, so I'll say our goal here is to kind of get everyone used to reading. So even if you don't read tab, we'll get you set up where you can read the tab. You have a booklet here to take home with you, and it'll last for probably years. And then is to bring in what we'll call a master classes with talking with Alan Monday, and he's like one of the greats of the great banjo players.
Yeah.
And then kind of build up, a community that says, hey, I know how to read the tab. And then so when we have Alan Monday come, or some of these, hopefully, I'll say Christine Scott's local, that'd be another one we try to get. But when the folks come, when we kind of get the folks to come in for the master class, everyone's kind of knows what to expect with the class, and you get to see these great players face to face, and you're watching them, and they'll make it look really easy. You're like, how did and you're like, what in the world did they just do? So that's kind of the I'll say the goal. But we'll have a good time, and then all the proceeds that come in from the workshops. The workshop will go towards Ryan to get capos, and then
students
for the Tiger Roots class, and they're going to. Now, if you see them, don't tell them. But so Ryan is in conversations with Lisa and Brian Page, and up at the IBMA is So if you see the Tiger Roots students, don't tell them. But that's where they're going to do that.
I hear that Mr. Page might be wanting to come to this area too. Yeah, maybe.
Trying to talk him into it.
Keep talking. When I talk to him, I'll talk him into it as well. By the way, we're signing up now, so if you haven't signed up for the course, you need to sign up. You can call me here at 864-376-1482, and I'll put you in connection. Or you can call Fred at?
It's 843-830-7535. You
could call Fred to get signed up. And this workshop that's coming up is going to be great. You need to register. It's only $30 cost for the class. Very well worth it. Every class that I've ever been to with banjo, I've always picked up something. And that's worth a lot to me. And I'm sure it is to some folks out there as well. So anytime you I go to Tiger Rainy Town Bluegrass down there in Star, South Carolina. And by the way, he's with us today. Him and his fiance are here today, and we're going to do a little music for you.
I heard they were married already.
No, they're not married yet. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. So, when I go down there, I always ask Kaylin or somebody there, show me that lick. How you do that? I learned something. Every time I sit down with these professionals, I always pick up one little thing, and you just keep adding those little things to your repertoire, and eventually eventually probably in about 20 years from now I'll have it, right? Yeah, I'll be about 100 years old, but I'll get it by then, right?
Then you forget the first one you learned.
Yeah, then you forget the first one you learned. That's so true.
But all the proceeds for this again is going to go right straight towards the getting capos for the students.
Okay. So remember that all the proceeds go to Clemson University, the Tiger Town Roots program with Ryan Wilson to get capos for those students. So, and they make them for guitar and banjo.
Guitar and banjo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to get me one for my guitar.
Yeah.
With the orange thing.
Yeah, have to get you the orange.
Okay. We got time now. I'm gonna ask the musicians to come up. We're gonna pick a few songs for you here. Always, when we have music up here, I always get a bunch of reviews. They love the music. So Maybe get Ryan to come up and play this bass for us, and we'll do a couple of tunes. So just give us a few minutes to get set up here. Where's that pick?
You put it in your pocket, I think.
Oh, I did.
There's one in that guitar there.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice to be tall, isn't it?
Well, I'm not that tall.
Okay, first song I'm going to do, probably do a couple banjo tunes. I'm going to do one of my favorite banjo tunes these guys do very well is Ground Speed. How about that? Yeah, good job, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get this young lady to come up and play my favorite song that she does so well, and I'm gonna let her come up and could you sing that for us? This is Abigail. She's pretty too, but I need to get her some jeans, so we're gonna take up a collection for her.
Yeah, I'll take a collection.
Oh yeah, she'll take. Yeah, okay. We do that in what key now? B. I get it right? Yeah, yeah. And I got mics up there. See 'em? So they'll pick up as well. Okay.
Just sing whenever we play a song.
What's this mic?
Oh man, was that good,
five.
folks, or was that good? I got her signed up for a contract when she gets to the big boys. She'll get there pretty soon, yeah. And she's got a good teacher, and gonna soon be her husband. Yeah, they'll be able to practice a lot of music, huh? Mr. Kalen Rainey. Okay, Fred Bisel, and we got Ryan. We got Ryan on the bass here. He's Clemson University. He's the bluegrass instructor at Clemson University. Ryan Wilson, and we're fortunate to have him pick up on that bass with us today on the show. He also helps me with all this stuff that I know nothing about. My daughter usually does it, but he got us straightened out and got the sound and everything going for us. So good job. So we're going to do another song. We got time, Mark, for another one?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. So we got time for another one. You guys want to do an instrumental?
Sure.
Yeah.
Train 45, you're in B.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do a song, Train 45. 45 on that banjo. He does pretty good on that banjo, doesn't he, Mr. Bell? Yes, sir. And this Mr. Bell back there, he's got some stories. He's been with some of the great ones. Him and his brother Larry, who's on that banjo over there, a dear friend of mine. But he's up there with all those good musicians up in heaven picking up a storm, you know. So we're fortunate to have these folks with us today. And let me see what the producer says. How much time we have left, Mr. Producer? We got about 3.5 minutes. Can we do a quick 3.5 minute song and then, okay?
Why don't you do Blue Ridge Cabin Home?
Yeah. Yeah, help me sing it? Yeah. We're going to do a song called Blue Ridge Cabin Home. We just do it in G while we're there. Mr. Gary, tell them to come in so they can listen to some bluegrass. Tuning. You know, there must not be anybody at home at your house because there's no cars there.
Really?
Yeah, there's no cars there.
Mom and Dad only have one car. I have the other car.
Oh, so he uses it to go to work.
You're over.
A little Blue Ridge Cabin Home. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. There I wandered along to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. Oh, I love those hills of Virginia, from those Blue Ridge hills I did roll. When I die, I won't bury me on the mountain, just far away in my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Now my thoughts wander back to that old shack in those Blue Ridge hills I did roll. When I die, won't bury me on the mountain, just far away in my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Oh, I love those hills of Virginia, those Blue Ridge hills I did roll. When I die, won't bury me on the mountain, just far away in my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Now my car's plunged back to that old shack in those Blue Ridge hills I did roll. When I die, won't bury me on that old mountainside, make my resting bed on the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of Virginia, and those Blue Ridge hills I did roll. When I die, won't bury me on the mountain, just far away in my Blue Ridge Mountain home, just far away in my Blue Ridge Mountain home. Woo! That was a good Pickin song. I think time is about up. Is it up? Okay, see you next week, same time, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Wednesday morning. We'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us on the show today. Bye-bye. Everybody wave bye. Bye-bye. Yeah.